Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Pacetti. Yesterday, Mrs. Jankovic read you the story, Hooray, a piñata! So I thought today we could make our own piñata. Would you like to do that? All right, let's do it. For this activity, you will need the string, paper bag, and colored streamers from in your weekly bag. You will also need a pair of scissors and glue. For this activity, our paper bag will be our piñata. So first, the side I'm going to decorate is not the side where the flap opens, the opposite side. So make sure this is pushed down. We'll decorate here, and if you have enough streamers or if you have some at home, you can decorate the other side. Now, the first thing we are going to do is measure the width of our bag with our streamer. All right, so watch me as I go like this. So I measure how long it is, and then I'll cut about there. There's one piece. And then again, I measure and I cut. Does not have to be exactly perfect, but we want to try to get it close so that our whole bag is covered. One more, let's see. All right. Oh, and that one's kind of tiny, so I'll put this one to the side. For my other colors, boys and girls, I'm going to speed this up a bit. I have finished measuring my streamers to my bag and cutting them. If you have not finished cutting your streamers, go ahead and pause your video. Now, our next step, we are going to look at each individual streamer and we are making small cuts, only halfway up. So, I would like to have you try, but parents might have to help a little bit with this activity. So we'll cut and then stop, small cuts. All right, we don't want to go all the way up on our streamer because we have to glue them. All right, that one's done, and if you look, they kind of raise up a bit. So that's one. Let me go ahead with another one. So I make small cuts, keeping my cutting hand straight. That's two. Let me go ahead with this one. All right, I want you to cut them just like I am. I'm going to speed my cutting up a bit. If you have not finished cutting your streamers, please pause the video. Now, on my piñata, I'm going to make a pattern. So I'm going to put my different streamers, I'm going to sort them into colors. Now, you might have different colored streamers than I do, but you can sort your colors. So I have blue, I have yellow, I have green, and I have red. So I'm going to sort my streamers into these 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. Go ahead and sort your streamers too. There we go. Now, I'm ready to start putting my streamers on my piñata. We're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. It's better to use stick glue, but if you only have liquid, that's okay. Just use a little bit. Now, when I use my glue, just twist the cap a little. You don't want too much glue on the top, otherwise it'll smush down and you'll waste it. So, we'll put a nice line of glue. And then you want to make sure when you're gluing, you're leaving the cut edges off. You're only putting the top part on the glue. So you can see that it hangs off of my paper a little bit. All right, I'll do my next line of glue. And now I think I'm gonna do red. Now you'll see they overlap a bit because we keep wanting to have our little streamers at the end hang off. They come up. All right, I'll do my next color. So a nice line of glue. And I think I'll do blue next. All right, so I did my green, my red, my blue, now my yellow. All right, so as you see, the streamers are hanging off a bit. Okay, you keep working. I'm going to speed mine up a bit. The front side of my piñata is finished. And if you notice, I left the top of the bag empty or plain so I can see these holes. If you want these small pieces we saved, you can put on there, okay? Now, I noticed I have some extra pieces. So I'm going to flip my piñata over and I can add more. Now again, we don't want to put anything on this flap and we want to make sure the bottom is empty too. So go ahead and flip the bottom. All right, and if you have extras, you can add them here. The back side of my piñata is finished. Let's look at the pattern I made. I have yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue, red, green. So they repeated. All right, so my back and my front are done. We can go ahead and open up our piñata. So here's my front, here's my back. Now, up to you at home. Usually candy goes inside a piñata, but you could put whatever you would like. If you want to put toys in there, whatever you think. So go ahead and find something at home to put in your piñata. The last step with our piñata is to put on the string. Now, I want all of our preschool students to practice putting the string through the hole. So this is your job, putting that through the hole. If you're still working on putting your string through the hole, please pause the video. If you're ready to tie, I would like to have our students try to help, but we will probably need some adult help too, tying the knot. So I cross my string, pull it through. I have the beginning part. And then I cross my string and pull it through. And now I've made a knot. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So all preschool students should be putting the string through the hole. And then we work on making our knot. So we cross the strings, pull through, cross the strings again, and pull through. And now we've made 2 knots. Hooray! We have our piñata! I had so much fun making our piñatas. I hope you had fun too. See you next time, boys and girls.